The United States military has now positioned warships across the Strait of Hormuz, establishing what Pentagon officials confirm is the first formal naval blockade since the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. This is not a drill. Combatant ships from the U.S. Fifth Fleet are actively screening every vessel attempting to pass through the world's most critical oil choke point, 21% of global crude supply. The blockade began 48 hours ago, immediately after Iran's foreign ministry announced it would respond proportionally to the collapse of Islamabad talks. U.S. Central Command released satellite imagery yesterday showing 4 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers and 2 guided missile cruisers forming a picket line 12 miles off Iran's coast. Any tanker flagged as suspicious or crude by individuals on OFAC sanction lists is being diverted for inspection. 3 ships were already turned away yesterday morning. This is history repeating. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, President Kennedy's quarantine lasted 13 days before Soviet ships turned back. Today's Hormuz blockade has a different math. Iran controls the northern shore, the U.S. dominates the southern patrol zones, and Oman stays neutral. The geography creates a perfect chokehold, but also perfect escalation risk. What happens to oil when 21% of the supply gets squeezed? The answer is already visible in futures markets. Brent crude hit $89 per barrel yesterday, highest since the 2022 Ukraine shock. The U.S. benchmark, WTI, traded at $86.20 when New York markets closed Friday. Energy analysts at J.P. Morgan now project $95 to $100 by Memorial Day if the blockade holds past April 20th. That single number carries concrete consequences. The U.S. Energy Information Administration tracks a reliable correlation. Every $10 rise in crude adds 24 cents per gallon to pump prices nationwide. At $100 oil, you're looking at $4.69 average regular unleaded by July 4th, up from $3.98 today. In high-tax states like California, that breaches $6 per gallon. Summer driving season starts in 47 days. The AAA National Travel Survey shows 73 million Americans plan road trips over Memorial Day weekend alone. Families already budgeting for Disney, beach houses, or cross-country visits now face an average $487 extra fuel cost per household, calculated from the EIA's 12.3 thousand annual miles per driver baseline. That's not abstract. That's 2 months of groceries or half a summer camp tuition. The blockade's mechanics reveal why this differs from past oil shocks. Iran routinely mines these waters. U.S. Navy reports confirm 17 minefields cleared since January. Blockade rules require 100% inspection of tanker manifests, slowing traffic to 17 ships per day from the normal 87. Singapore insurance brokers yesterday announced 400% rate hikes for Hormuz transit costs passed directly to refineries. China receives 54% of Hormuz oil. Beijing's state media calls this economic warfare. Their refineries face $2.3 billion monthly losses at current throughput. India, Japan, and South Korea, all U.S. allies, report factory slowdowns from fuel rationing. The global ripple pushes LNG prices up 23% this week, hitting U.S. power plants and food processors simultaneously. Washington's blockade calculus rests on 3 factors. First, Supreme Leader Khamenei's Friday sermon explicitly threat asymmetric response, code for proxy attacks via Houthis, Hezbollah, or Iraqi militias. Second, Tehran's 60% enriched uranium stockpile, IEA confirmed last week, gives them nuclear leverage if cornered. China's $18 billion annual oil prepayments to Iran create Beijing's incentive to mediate or militarily intervene. The U.S. position is clear but narrow. Defense Secretary Hegseth stated yesterday, Iran will not mine these waters, threaten global commerce, or enrich weapons-grade uranium under our watch. Every ship cleared today saves $200 million in global economic output. That math holds until casualties mount or $110 oil triggers recession signals. Saudi Arabia increased production by 1.2 million barrels per day, their maximum spare capacity. Russia's Urals crude discount hit 8-year lows, flooding Europe. But neither can fully replace Saudi Iranian grades critical for U.S. Gulf Coast refineries. ExxonMobil's Baytown complex, largest in America, runs optimized for Hormuz crudes. Their CEO confirmed Friday, 3 months of sustained blockade creates permanent supply chain damage. Your state's exposure varies precisely. Texas, Louisiana, California face immediate refinery disruptions. Midwest ethanol plants lose Gulf barge access. Northeast heating oil stockpiles drop 17% by June under current import math. The blockade ends one of two ways. Iran complies with IAEA inspections and UNSCR 2231 renewal terms. Or incidents escalate: mines, drones, fast boats, until U.S. casualties force withdrawal. Historical precedent. The Tanker War 1987 saw 57 attacks before UN pressure de-escalated. Today's stakes compound exponentially. Summer 2026 gas prices now pivot on events unfolding 7,000 miles away. The national average will tell one story. Your pump receipt tells the real story.